welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing the 1 month-ish update on the coating test running on the hood of the van. We have lost one competitor, but not completely, and I'll explain in a second. But basically what we're going to do here is we're going to do a 1 month wash check-in, and we're also going to look at the test panels where we have set them up to get the hate and abuse of Carpro Spotless 2.0, which has been so far, in my experience, a chemical that will really strip off a protective product. I've used it on the cars that had some protection in the past, and although I don't count it as an actual strip wash, and I would still use a polish, it will really mess up hydrophobic behavior on lesser products. So we're going to do test panels which have cured for almost a month. They were applied on November 8th, the same time that the hood was set up, essentially. And we'll see how they handle that abuse. If you've noticed, I have a cool shirt here that I made, just in case people forget what this channel is about. And no, I'm not selling them. You can go make your own. But first, we got to talk about the product that fell off and what's going on and what I've been doing to try and fix this. And it was Jimbo's. Now, I'll take it off the tower of coating. This, I don't know why. I don't know if it's specifically this product. I don't know, like, I don't like the bad batch thing, but if something went wrong, but again, he personally shipped this to me himself. I don't think he would give me a bad or old or whatever you would like to insert here bottle. And my suspicion is it's something to do with the cure. And this sounds a lot like Cerakote V1, but the difference is this product has an insanely long flash and setup time. 5 to 15 minutes in not winter times and temperatures and conditions. Then although I can heat my garage up, the panels can still be quite cold. I thought we figured it out. We ended up FaceTiming to do a reapplication and just make sure that I wasn't missing something. And I had basically ran a space heater point blank at the panel, like right on the edge where his was, and let the panel get roasty toasty, not burn you, but like nice and warm. Applied it, let it go for like 15 minutes, and it basically almost disappears, and then buffed it off. And I thought that got it, and I kept the heater on it the whole time it was curing, and I kept the heat going the whole night. But I don't know. I don't know. It's still washed off, essentially. It looked better the next day, but by this point in time, that section is flat, and you'll see through the wash that it's just not coming back. So I need to experiment and figure out how the heck to get this to bond. If I just need to leave it longer than 15 minutes still, I do need to like put it on thicker. I don't know. I'm not doing 2 coats. Nobody's getting 2 coats, although you can probably do 2 coats for probably most coatings out there. I'm not doing that. It's a single coat for this test. But we are now like delving off into the realm of, troubleshooting with this thing. So I assume in the summertime, this product will probably work great. But for me right now, plus potentially with these temperatures and such, that it might just, it might, like, I will experiment with leaving it on overnight and see if it wipes off. And if it doesn't, I'll just polish it off, but whatever. I need to know what's going on and what's the true cure time, because it doesn't really do a rainbow. It doesn't beat at all, but it's a rainbow type, but you can barely tell. So I need to figure out how to get this to work. And, I apologize to Jimbo and to people watching that I did want this product to work, and I did want to have an interesting comparison and have some, some good spirited fun, having some head-to-head battles between some big people. But if it's not working, I can't say for sure if it's me, if it's the product, if it's the environment this time of year. I don't know. I've done everything I can to make it work. Clearly, I am missing something somewhere. So I'm going to look into that. If I can get it figured out, we'll put it back into the test and we'll just adjust for the time out of service. But let's move on to the test panels and the wash, and then we will meet back here for the conclusion. so as you can see, everybody survived Spotless 2.0, including Jimbo's. All of these test panels were set up on November 8th, and they stayed in the garage until today when I washed them, which is December 6th. So damn near a month of curing. And, you know, not completely warm, but not like stable temperatures, dry, fairly low humidity on the average. You know, they were hanging up on a hook essentially in near the end of the garage at the warmer end. So it's, yeah, the Spotless 2.0 didn't touch any of them, including the mystery one and Jimbo's, which Jimbo seemed to set up and, you know, giving it a month to sit on its own. It's sorted itself out, it would appear. So that's what's giving me hope that there's something wrong. There's something wrong with the cure time, with the flash time. Something of that nature is off. And that's what I'm going to figure out and then try and get it back on the panel. I just haven't had the time. I did a lot initially, and then I've run out of time. I thought it was working, and then all of a sudden today's when I really noticed it wasn't working. So yeah, that's that. Again, the wash, it was just under 1% touchless PIR. I didn't put quite 100 mils in. I left 100 mils of room. I didn't put quite that much, so 0.8, 0.9% PIR. Touchless, and the wash with a regular pH neutral soap, the Simonized one. I used 1.5 ounces and 5 gallons of water. It was all cold water in the hose. I don't have a hot water setup. Cold water in the buckets. So that's, and it's a cold day. Even though the sun was out, it's still a cold day. So that's the wash. That's the 1 month sort of check-in. Everybody seems to be doing okay, sans Jimbo's. And I don't expect this test to look that different on the next update, probably in a month or so. I don't really, you know, maybe it's snowing and I won't be able to do it. I don't know, but that's about it. So if the weather isn't cooperating, I just will skip that month. If it's icy out, I can't wash. I would turn my whole complex into an ice rink. So, but today I had the window and the time, and it made sense. So that's why we did it. And yeah, you know, all these products are impressing me so far, but as they should. It's been a month, and they're all, what, nearly $200 Canadian or more. You should be here after a month, so nothing special. But we'll see. Down the road, we'll see if anything changes. I'm not revealing the identity of the mystery product. I thought I would be today. I thought it was going to fail in the Carpro test for some reason. I just had a suspicion. And it didn't. And no, it's not phobic, but I thought it might fail. I didn't think it would survive that. I didn't know if any of these would actually survive that, but the fact that it survived it as well means I'm not revealing its identity yet. I'm going to keep that nugget back, and you guys can find out later. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.